Many streets in New Orleans weren't paved at the time.
Oh God, was he there?
The
His
mud
shoes
on
had
his
mud.
boots
Oh
could have
my
come from
God,
anywhere.
Lestat.
Was it raining that night?
No ring on
Oh
your
my
finger?
God, he's like stalking him, you creep.
Did it rain?
Yeah, I got some.
I figured as much. No ring on your finger?
Not a woman.
That's cool how they're playing around with the memory.
I don't.
6 months and you just show up. You're not welcome in this home.
See, it's like, I don't think they
own
want to
this
see
home.
you.
I'm the executor in charge, so
Shit.
welcome don't matter.
The devil walks in.
Wow.
What? I didn't come here to see you, Louie. Came here
They're
to see
afraid of
Grace.
you.
Oh my
That's
God.
why you didn't get an invite. Go to your room. Now. What did I tell you? There.
Oh my God, can you just kill her?
Grace.
She's the worst.
Grace.
Get out!
Oh Lord. Is he here? The guy that he made out with?
Electricity at the Azalea.
What?
Miss Bricktop wanted you to have this.
I think she's on to us.
Oh, they did? What? Closure notice?
Get him out of here.
Well, now that I know you have a type, I thought you'd be pleased.
Let's start.
Oh, wow. Look at him flex.
Oh joy, oh boy.
Is he bleeding from the ears?
Not funny.
What can I say? I'm a lot.
I heard your heart stamping! You watched the whole thing like some creeper! And then I watched you pull over and drain a dog and run down an alleyway for 2 more rats! This is not a life! That's because you took my life! I got nothing! I lost everything! About to lose the last fucking thing I care about.
Ah, that was
How am I
something.
supposed to get bodies in
His
the door without
face,
hookers,
like,
hooch, or cars?
shit.
You were given a courtesy and you ignored it.
Finn O'Shea, a man who used to work for me, got a dirty house across the street. City ain't shut off his lights. Finn O'Shea, so
Wow. Someone's gonna die.
did you sell me the Azalea because you knew this day was coming, Tom?
You put a sir on the end of that. And he sold you the fair play for a price you
He's not
set.
talking to
ain't
you,
answered my
fat
question,
bitch.
Tom.
I'll be happy to buy the property back from you. Say,
Oh, what? How
15
convenient.
cents on the dollar.
15 cents on the dollar? You might as well spit in his
Sees the
face.
devil in your eyes.
He basically is spitting in his face.
It's a hard snake bite me and my people.
You have your investments on the Claiborne Avenue.
Hats, little grocery stores, nickels, dimes, quarters.
So it is about the money.
What is it? You put up a sign like that, you're inviting chaos. And the hubris on display caused me to neglect.
Good.
This cease and desist order is
That's
granted
not
by the
good.
New Orleans Council of Aldermen for the final infraction.
And in
Someone's gonna
neglect,
die
my thirst
horribly.
grew hotter. Temples throbbed, and finally, I could not. And I was through struggling.
Illicit activity and thuggish behavior will not be tolerated. We have families and service members
This
nearby.
guy.
As for their concern,
This guy.
Rats, cats,
This
dogs
guy.
would no longer suffice.
Baton Rouge supports the actions of the city council.
Exactly. Nothing good. This is gonna be actually satisfying, I'm not gonna lie.
You're here to threaten me, I suppose.
Can he control
You think I
his
have a
mind? Does he have this
Vendetta
power?
against you, against your race. Well, think that if you must. Storyville is the sinking ship.
And how
Oh,
fortunate it is that they're away in your winter home. It is fortunate.
Pete didn't even flinch, dude. I would be shitting myself.
You said I'm arrogant? Maybe I am arrogant. I'm a vampire.
Oh my God, Louis.
I must confess, I'm very proud of you, Louis. It goes against much of my
course
teaching,
he
but you managed
is.
to execute it with such aplomb.
I didn't do it for me. I did it for my city, my people. Destroy our businesses and buy the land for cheap. I know what they're doing.
So that torturous death was for your people? That garish display of his body like some public art piece was for your people?
I didn't see this coming.
Save that life for yourself.
Anniversary. That out there, that's on me.
Oh, yes, but you merely provided them the excuse. So as I said, toss them into circumstance, they go for the throne.
And that's why you and me ain't ever gonna work. Asked, can I make it whole again?
Can I help you? Please let me help. Don't help. Just run.
Their faces race past me like snow in a terrible wind. Or before, and who you'll be forever after is marked in time. A rooming house, now a fire trap.
Is that what I think it is?
Save Storyville. I could not save the aunt on the wrong side of the wall, but I could save her. My light. My Claudia.
Oh my God,
My redemption.
Claudia. Oh shit, she's here. She is in the house. What happened? I mean, you could consider this his home, right? Because his house burned. There was a bunch of shit going on with his slaves, and yeah, and then he ran, and during that time it was the plague that was going on, and then he found Claudia, that her mom had died in the plague, and this whole thing happened. So it's different, but it's really, really cool. This is like, I don't really mind the changes, honestly. I'm really enjoying the story because I feel like the core of it is there. I really liked that in this entire episode he's sort of questioning what he is. There's this whole thing, it's like, am I from the devil? Like, what am I? And then Lestat keeps saying him, like, it's very simple, you're a vampire. But he seems to like want more than that, like more answers, like there should be something else or something more than just that word. But when faced with it, right, when that guy asked him, what are you? That's what he said. So there was kind of an acceptance there. And when I said, like, yeah, don't deflect, I'm just like simply saying that even though Louis has this feeling of like, I don't want to do this, it doesn't mean that it's not in his nature. That when it was happening, at the moment when he was torturing that guy, he was enjoying it because it is in the nature of the vampire to do that, to feel the power, to feed, right, to have that sense of control, right. And in that moment he was so angry and so into that he just let go of like everything, his morality, his like anything, right. He just accepted the fact he's a vampire, and he just killed him and then displayed him in this like horrible way. So it is inside him, even though he doesn't want to accept it, he wants to reject it, he wants to be different. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So what he was saying is just like, maybe you allowed it to happen, or how long were you waiting for it to happen to Lestat? Like, I feel like in a way Lestat knew that this day was going to come because it had to. You can't repress who you are for that long and just expect never to explode. Like, no, you continue to like keep your nature in this like you know what I mean? Like, I feel like right now in the future, like when he's talking to Daniel, he is still eating animals, but he's also drinking from blood bags, and he had a guy come in and, you know, and fed from him, as opposed to just completely suppressing 100% this instinct to like drink from human blood or to be a predator. I feel like it's the extreme. So Lestat probably knew one day you're going to be in a situation where you're going to be so emotional, so angry, so whatever, that it's just going to explode because you're been suppressing this instinct to kill, to you know, to look at them as prey, all these things. He needs to find a balance. And it seems like he has found that balance now, but at the time, of course, he's a new vampire, so it's going to be difficult. You can't just feed from cats and mice and expect things to be okay. Like, no, at one point, you're going to explode, and that's what happened. And the result was catastrophic because everyone like turned against him in a way, and they destroyed the Azalea, they destroyed Storyville. This whole thing was because of Louis, and of course him being so guilt-ridden, not guilt-ridden, so guilty all the time. Guilt-ridden is the opposite. He feels responsible, and he feels that responsibility more than any other vampire does, because that's who he is. So now we have Claudia here, which I'm excited because I love Claudia, and I can't wait to see how she's going to affect the relationship between the two, because in the original story, I feel like I don't know if this is going to be the same, but Lestat and Louis were having a very tumultuous relationship. It was very obvious that Louis was going to leave, and they found this girl, and I think it was like Lestat that kind of manipulated the situation where Claudia stayed with them as a vampire. So I don't know if that's going to be the case or what. So in here, their relationship's already kind of struggling. We'll see if bringing a third person into this, it's going to, you know, fix it. It's kind of this whole situation, like thing where, you know, you're a married couple and you think that having a baby is going to make things work for some reason. Like you have to make it work for the child. So I'm curious to see how they do it, and who's gonna play Claudia and how she's gonna do, because it's a very intense role, I think. And obviously they have to change the actress. I don't know how old the actress is here, but Claudia in the books, for those who don't know, is 5 years old. She's a 5-year-old girl, which I don't never see that happening in like any interpretation of this, you know, story, because it'd be kind of strange having a 5-year-old vampire. I feel like they've done it in other movies, but I don't know, just because of the intensity and the relationship between her and Louis, that having a child, it's kind of creepy. So they have to change it. Anyways, I'm excited to see her and what she's going to bring to the table. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.